So here we are, we got the wing. And it's a big wing. So I managed to get the servo wires extended to the proper lengths. They'll be just fine. I was working on the servo hold downs, adding some epoxy to them. Some guys put screws in through the bottom, but you have a small area right there to hit with a very small screw, so I might do that. The epoxy might hold. I say nothing in the instructions about putting screws through to hold the brackets to the plates, but on the other planes I have done that. One thing that's a bit annoying is these holes here that are pre-drilled for the control horns are not drilled properly. On the tail, both elevator halves and the rudder, the one screw hole is off to the side of the bracket. So what I did is I put some epoxy in that hole there. I'm going to run a small drill bit in it just to clean it out, because they are not all the way through. They just want you to run screws on them. So I'm going to end up putting a toothpick in that one hole, CAing it, sanding it flat, and re-drilling in the next hole, because if you put the control horn on it, that hole is right on the outside edge. It is pretty annoying. I wish they did not drill any control horn surfaces, because then you would get it correct doing it yourself. This sits the other way, obviously, so you have linkage in line, but by all means, I got the hinges done. I use a Dubro pin style hinges. That's the style I like. I got it real nice, beautiful, close. And then over here, I did not use the hinges that came with the kit. I used my Robart ones, standard ones, and beautiful flaps. I don't have the linkage on yet because I want to put the servo in, get it hooked up and centered. So I know the travel, so you don't just hook the servo linkage up and fire it up for the first time and this flap pins itself one direction, stresses things out. It's not nice. I like to move the servos and then hook up. So that's the flaps, beautiful hinged flaps, nice tight fitting. Took me a while to get that snug. There was a bit of a gap before, and then when you pull up the aileron, it's perfect. So that's what we did last night. A lot of work getting one wing done, especially when you're using different hinges and you're just trying to get everything perfect. So there's one wing for the 30cc Valiant, just about complete. Just have to screw that one servo into the block. This wing did not come with any strings to pull the wires through, even though the manual says they do. But as you can see, there's nothing here. So I have to fish the wires through myself. A little annoying, but what can you do? So wires come through that center hole there and they clip in that little unit. And I got to go all through there, which isn't bad. I'll just stick a big wire down there with a hook on the end and hook it and pull it through. But that is one wing for the Valiant. Just about completed. All hinged, flapped, servo wires lengthened. So tonight I get to do the other one.